What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Civilization 5 Teams AI only battle. Got pretty much the whole map filled up now. There's a few gaps. The Caribbean, some islands in the Pacific. There's some other gaps. Plenty of wars. North America pretty chilled out at the moment. I'll do like a map recap at the moment. I'll do it like every 2 episodes, which is like a good time, because that's when I would have forgotten too. So yeah, South America obviously pretty quiet. Africa, there is a huge war against the Congo. Pretty sure all of the border countries are involved. Egypt is not. Egypt. Wait, okay, I thought it was just Carthage, but Rome are defending from someone. Obviously, got a big war. Poland and Russia v Germany and Austria, and it looks like Britain are finally actually coming over. They are at war with Germany and Austria. There you go. Not sure what city they'll go for just yet. That's going to really give us some nice border gore. Ethiopia v the Zulus. Well, that messes everything up in Africa. Shoshone v North America means the big two are at war again. Yeah, everything's just going crazy. France versus Germany as well. Okay, so it's France and Britain. Jesus. And Egypt also got in against Germany. That's not so important. And Mongolia. That again is not as important. This could be really bad for Germany and Poland. They're now fighting a two-front. Germany and Austria, sorry. Keep getting that wrong. Yeah, Germany not a great history at 2 front wars, and Austria have left them a little bit exposed, and they're actually fighting, I think, Greece and Rome as well. Or is it Byzantium? I don't know. There's a lot going on. Probably both. But yeah, Britain and France now coming in. Russia from the east. This is all too familiar for Germany. They've been here before. Okay, where is this conflict going for? It was the Shoshone v the Iroquois. That was very brave from the Shoshone. Also, what is this? Oh no. Oh, this could be the worst one yet. The Shoshone, who just, plunged North America into a massive war. And they're not even, they got one city. Then they're being carried by the Sioux. Gave their only other city to California, who, not gonna lie, pretty bad. The Chinook aren't very good either. So there you go, California. I say that, they're actually holding off down here. The Iroquois are busy going after the Aztecs, so America is gonna actually have to do something for once. They've been very lazy so far. They did take this city, but apart from that, yeah, they have to defend from the Sioux now. And I mean, the Iroquois are wide open. Maybe that was a smart move. But I'm going to have to focus in. I will try and keep an eye on the Congo too. This city should fall to the Zulu. I think Rhodesia don't have any melee units near enough. So it should be this Impi that gets there first. And then whatever happens after that is going to be a mess. Because now Ethiopia is going after both teams, I think. Or maybe only one. But either way. No, yeah, both. They're going after Burundi. Maybe Ethiopia is just going to take out all of them in one go. That would be possible. Obviously not Kilwa. They're on a team. That'd be unlikely. And the Aztecs have arrived in Cuba. This team is still going. I feel like they are, those memes where like the lock on the door is like made out of like a, I don't know. I always forget most of my viewers are American, so it doesn't help. But what's it's, I guess like a cheesy puff kind of thing. Crisp. I'm sure you'll know what I mean. And like there's one of those in the lock and it just snaps. So it obviously snaps really easily. That is this. That's what's going to happen here. They're going to get destroyed. Probably. I don't want to ruin. There's a lot of people rooting for them. I think. A few people have said go Team Central America. Although the support for Team South America is much bigger. And they're just chilling, doing their thing. Building stuff. Having a good time. Congo, are they going to lose a city? Probably next turn. Or soon. None of these cities being sieged yet. Who is doing this? This must be Greece. Oh. That's a surprise. Nothing's being sieged out. I'm just going to try to focus on sieges. There's so much going on. So Mongolia and China looking pretty scary. If they were to kick something off. Looks like they're not interested in the moment. Are you guys off your island yet? How? You must be. Surely. There is actually people in the deep sea now. Vietnam. Oh, Samoa is. I don't know why the rest of their stuff isn't. Yep, New Zealand. They're now flooding in to fill up Australia. It's their worst nightmare, even if they are on a team. I'd love if the AI could like disband their teams, just be like, nope, this isn't happening. Mongolia and China, peace out with Arabia. I'm surprised they didn't manage to not give something away at this point. Mongolia, pretty scary team. Any sieges? Nope. Okay, so it looks like grass. Oh no, Germany's over here defending Austria. That is kind of them. But it has left Berlin wide open. Probably not the best of moves, not the best of trade-offs, Germany. You're going to sacrifice your only city for Austria and Denmark. That sounds like a really logical, well thought out decision. Spain are just doing nothing. Literally nothing. They're not even trying to help France. Okay, this city is going to fall. I think it's Greece and Rome. With the help of Austria, who are just completely ignoring the fact that to their north, their entire team is being crushed. They're just like, nope, screw that. I want this 5 population city. Well, you know, access to the sea one day might be useful. Very unlikely. They'd have to conquer a lot of cities just for it to be useful. There's so many different people who own different parts. And there we go, California, piecing out with America. As does Korea and the Arabian team. When did this happen? I must have missed this. Well, all that stuff I was saying about Japan goes out the window. Damn it, Japan. Russia and Germany. Oh, okay. Never mind. I feel like Poland is very mad right now. As I've discovered, individuals can peace out within the team. And it looks like Russia peaced out. Which is honestly, Poland was about to take Berlin. So, they're probably very annoyed. But Austria is about to take this. And maybe Austria and Germany are going to come out of this looking really strong. They just kill off the British army. Kill France. Looking really good. And also Japan lost the city. Vietnam, obviously notoriously bad at taking cities. At least in the late game. Their Viet Cong units are pretty notorious. They're not going to suffer from that issue anymore because the Siam will do it for them. And there we go, they did. Grab this city, which makes a pretty powerful Southeast Asian empire now. Don't have to worry about Japan anymore, assuming they hold on to this, which they should. They can either go after China in what would be massively entertaining and massive, or they could go for the easy route, take out Kandy, and then just go after Persia, and then go after China. I mean, and then they will have control of Asia, the biggest continent in the world, and that would be pretty scary. And there we go, Nisaya does end up falling to the Austrians. Maybe there is hope for this team in Central Europe. Who would have thought? Greece, this would have been your time, by the way, to go after Byzantium. Obviously they weren't. I thought they were involved. Greece and Rome, now after Ethiopia, that doesn't really matter. Egypt and Mercuria. Well, Ethiopia, you are screwed now. Oh, and the Zulu took this. I think I missed that. Yeah, Ethiopia is now fighting the Burundi-Congo team, the Rhodesia Zulu team, and now Egypt and Mercuria, who are very strong. They're going to have to get some peace deals in soon to not get overwhelmed. Fun, fun, fun. Did Indonesia have... Well, Indonesia don't really need deep sea sailing. They could have accessed these islands at any point. Oh well, Korea is trading across the Pacific by the look of it. Unless they're going to... Actually, no, they'll be going to Australia, won't... No, Samoa. Close enough. We've got a German scout out here, Austrian scout. Everyone's just starting to explore the world. We'll have a World's Congress coming soon. I just need to tell myself that all the time so I don't panic when the game freezes, as it does when the world... Okay, New Zealand, just make the most of all the land I see. Look at that. Of all the spaces they could have gone, they just go there. Good job. I mean, they're a team, so it doesn't really matter, but it is quite funny. Okay, how is this front looking? Austria, Germany, they're doing fine. Are they going to go after any more of Japan? Or is actually Vietnam's navy is doing some work. China and Mongolia, I think, are about to go after the Huns, and it is going to be brutal. No one's winning a war through those mountains just yet. And the Huns aren't like weak either. They can hold their own. And the Khazar, pretty stacked as well. So that's going to be a bloodbath. Just what we like here. Oh, Byzantium are trying to take this back, but they don't have any melee units, so It's not going to happen. No one near Constantinople just yet. Looks like Russia might go after them, especially if the Huns get busy with Mongolia. Yeah, Russia would be free to just take Ankara, Adrianople, although this would be quite hard to take. Yeah, this would actually be really difficult. So we'll see how that goes for them without any boats or anything. But yeah, Ankara should be pretty easy, at least in sort of modern day Romania. Britain is just pouring in through France. They haven't had to retreat just yet. It has... Oh, the Chinook will have met Japan. Not the other way around though. Vietnam's over here. Okay, yeah, everyone's starting to explore the deeper parts of the ocean. America has survived long enough to have their Minutemen. That's a first. I don't think we've ever seen them get this far. Shows you how good the Iroquois are. I mean, and also how good their spawn was. Or spawns normally are. Ooh. Okay, the Sioux did have this city. I was wrong when I said they only had one. Question is, how much... Oh no, it was... Okay, no, I thought it was the Shoshone. Yeah, the Iroquois should probably take this and then come and clear things up. It's basically a race between America and the Iroquois and Brazil and the Incans. And they're probably neck and neck at the moment. I mean, they have a similar amount of cities. Obviously, it's just the Brazil and the Incans don't have to do anything. Oh, wait. When are the... Okay, this was probably going on for ages. I was going to say, I have not seen any of these wars. Unless I'm just being blind. Well, there we go. The Incans might actually take this, which is impressive. 2 crossbowmen have done all the damage. Not these ones in the sea. Okay, yep. There we go. The Panama Canal will fall to the South American team. That was unexpected. New Zealand have another city in Northern Australia too. How are the Congo holding up? They're still around. As a Burundi. Ethiopia aren't dead yet. There's plenty going on. And Nigeria didn't even bother going after the Congo. Although the Songhai might be about to do it for them. Unless they've pieced out. And I've missed that too. Where's everything gone? Just all these wars I don't know about. They've probably been going on the whole time. Okay, let's watch this. I think their turn's pretty soon. Pretty early. Probably. This is when it's going to be last. It's going to switch to last just to spite me. Germany's turn. I'm watching for any cities falling. I think we're going to be okay this turn. Wonder if Mongolia will declare that war. They're obviously planning something. And that's kind of the only thing it can be. They have China's units all the way. And there we go. It was the Incans to grab it. Which makes sense. Nearer to them. That's not good for the Mayans and the Aztecs, I'm afraid. Their hopes looking pretty squandered right now. This city's into the green. Not much space left to settle in Africa. It's going to be more about wars now. Going to have this crazy period of just constant war. See, when did Russia and the Huns go to war? When did that happen? Also, I think Mongolia are just going after Germany, to be honest. Burundi pieced out with the Zulu, and the Congo didn't have to give anything up. That is impressive. That's pretty good for them. Oh, and Korea have come so close. They have a melee unit though. This would have been really big. Also, China must be annoyed, because if they were actually over here, they would have been able to maybe launch an invasion of Vietnam. Never mind. I do not know what's going on over here. I think Russia and the Huns are at war. But I can't tell. Very confused. I feel like it's not telling me about wars for some reason. Unless there's just some really historic ones that are finally being fought. But that wouldn't really make sense. Just a nice band of yellow across Africa where Egypt is on the map. It's very bright. So they also have southern Italy and Sicily. Not what the Romans would have wanted. And now, oh, there we go. Oh wait, Korea did. Oh, these boats are... Okay. Oh yeah, these boats are like melee boats and shooty boats, I think. Something like that. There you go. They actually took this, Korea. It doesn't really make up for Japan losing a much bigger city, but if they could take one more away, who knows? Just, yeah, I don't know, just slow them down. Anything. Japan really could be settling more. That's the one thing I'd say for this team. Japan could have had a lot of cities. That's what I would have been going for. Japan would actually be a really cool Let's Play. TSL. Who knows, maybe. I need to plan one. I don't want to have it going on at the same time, really, as a TSL air-only battle. Although we could do it if we used all the same civs as this game. And there we go, Spain finally. I don't know why they couldn't have done this, like, 20 turns ago. But there we go, 100 turns ago. We have Seville. But that's going to be it for this episode. We'll check the score at the end of the next one. I think I'm checking it a bit too much. And there's a lot going on right now, so it's not going to last very long, whatever we do show you. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe as well if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.